Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Suraya. In this video, we are going to create Superstore Sales Data Analysis Dashboard. The very first step of any data analysis project is to understand the data. Let's know a bit about our data. The table represents Superstore sales data from the year 2014 to 2017. Superstore is operating throughout the United States. It has four regions: Central, East, South, and West. It deals with sale of products categories such as furniture, office supply, and technology, and subcategories such as phones, chairs, tables, etc. Based on this data, we are going to create a dashboard which will help the organization or client to take data-driven informed business decisions. The objective of this analysis is to segment the customers of the superstore based on their purchasing behavior and profitability, identifying key insights that can help the management to target the right customer segments with the right products. These are the requirements from the client to create various KPIs, charts, and slicers. Based on these requirements, we are going to create an interactive dashboard in Power BI, which will look like this at the end. We are going to create various KPIs: number of customers, number of order, total sales, total profit, profit margin percentage, and various charts: a map chart, column chart, bar chart, tree map, donut chart, and matrix chart. We are also going to apply these filters: year, quarter, ship mode, and region to filter out our data. Let's jump to Power BI desktop. Let's connect to the data set. For that, go to Home tab, then Get Data, then Excel Workbook. As our data is present in a single Excel sheet, then select the file, then select the sheet. Then the first step of any data analysis project is to understand the data, and the second step is to clean and transform the data. We have already done the first step. Let's transform the data. For that, click Transform Data option. We are in Power Query Editor page. Let's see, do we have everything that we need to carry out our analysis, or we have to make any changes in our data set? Okay, we have row ID, order month, order day, order year. We don't need three separate columns for order date. Let's merge these three columns. For this, hit Control, then select these three columns. Then go to Transform. Then in text column, go to Merge Columns. Then in Separator, go to Custom. And here let's put the hyphen. Then click OK. Now we have a single column for order date. Let's change the column name. For that, select the column, then right click, then rename order date. It's in text data type. Let's make it to date data type. For that, select the column, then go to transform, then data type. Here it is in text. Let's select the date. Now it's in date data type. Let's check other columns. Ship month, ship day, ship year. Again, we don't need three separate columns for shipping date. We need only one column. For that, hit Control key, then select these three columns, then go to transform, then in text column, go to merge columns. Separator, let's select custom, and here let's put the hyphen, then click OK. Then now let's change the column name. For that, select the column, then right click, then rename. Let's make it a shipping mode. Now let's change the data type for this column. For that, go to transform, then data type. Here it is in text. Let's convert it to data type. Now let's check other columns. This is ship mode, then customer ID, customer name, segment, country. We don't need this country column as we know the data is for United States. So let's remove this column. For that, select the column, then right click, then remove. Now let's check for other columns: city, state, postal code, region, product ID, category, subcategory, product name, sales, quantity, discount, profit. I think we did all the required changes to our data set and it's ready for analysis. Let's go to Home tab, then close and apply, then close and apply. Now we are in report view page where we can create different charts, graphs, KPIs and interactive report. Let's check the page view first. For that, let's go to view. Then here in page view, let's make it to fit to page. Then let's create the chart title. For that, let's go to Home tab or Insert tab and select this text box. Then let's write it down as Superstore Sales Data Analysis. Now let's select the text and make it as Arial and text size as 24 and bold and the alignment as center. Now then let's select the text box, then go to visual, then here in size and style just turn on this visual border. Okay, now let's resize the text box like this and it's done. Now let's start creating the KPIs. The first KPI is total number of customers, which is total number of unique customers. Let's go back to Power BI desktop. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab. Then in Insert, you'll get various options to create your visualization. Let's select this card to create our KPI. Then go to Data pane. Then here you'll get all the field names present in your data. The first KPI is number of unique customer. So select customer ID field. In KPI card, we got the first customer ID, but we need number of unique customers. For that, go to these fields and go over here, then right click, then count distinct. As we need the number of unique customer, click over here. So the number of unique customer is 793. Let's customize the visualization. Mostly we need visual border and chart title. For that, let's select the chart, then go to format option here, then click over here, then size and style, then this visual border, turn it on. It's in black in color. Okay, that's okay. Then we don't need this count of customer ID over here. So go to category label, then turn it off. We need chart title, so turn it on. Then click over here in the arrow mark. The chart title is total number of customer. Make it Arial, make it bold, center alignment, and the size of this number 793. For that, go to this callout value, then change the font as 35. Now let's change the size of this visualization like this and put it over here. The first KPI card is created. Let's move on to next KPI card. So the second KPI is total number of orders, which is total number of orders placed. Let's go back to Power BI desktop. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then Card, then Callout. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then select the Card. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Insert, then select Callout. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to View, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to Callout, then select Total Number of Orders. Then go to View, then select Then go to data pane. We need total number of orders placed. For that, we have to count the number of order ID. So select order ID. Here we got first order ID, but we need the number of or count of order ID. So go over here in the fields, then right click, then count. So the total number of orders placed are 9994. We need border and chart title for this KPI card too. We can repeat the same process as we did for our first KPI, or we can select the first KPI card, then go to Home tab, then Format Painter, then go to second KPI card, then click over here. As you can see, the second KPI card has also borders, and the only thing that we need is chart title. For that, select the visualization, then go to Format, then Visual, then go to Title, then click over here in the arrow mark. So the chart title is total number of orders. Then click over here in the canvas. Now let's resize this card, then place it over here. So the second KPI is created. Let's create the third KPI. The third KPI is total sales, which is sum of sales. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then select this card, then go to Data pane. Then the field that we want is total number of cells. So click the cells field. And here you can see it is sum of cells. That is what we required. So to customize this visualization, let's repeat the same process. Go to first visualization or KPI card, then select it, then go to Home tab, then Format Painter, then come to the third KPI which we want to customize, then click over here, then go to Format option here, then go to Title, then the chart title is Total Sales right over here. Let's resize the card and put it over here. Then let's reset like this. Third KPI card is created. Now let's create the fourth KPI. The fourth KPI is total profit, which is sum of profits. Go back to our Power BI, click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then this card, then go to Data pane. We need sum of profit, so click over here in profit field. We got the sum of profit over here, then customize the chart, select the first KPI card, then go to Home tab, then Format Painter, then click over here, then go to this Format option, then let's put the chart title. The chart title is Total Profit and it's done. Let's resize it and put it over here. Let's create the fifth KPI. The fifth one is profit margin percentage, which we need to calculate sum of profit divided by sum of sales into 100. Let's go back to Power BI desktop. Here in the data pane, you can see that there is no field for profit margin percentage. So we have to calculate that. For that, go to Home tab, then Calculation, then New Measure. Change the measure name as profit margin percentage, which is sum of total profit divided by sum of total sales. Then We need it in percentage, so click on this percentage symbol here, and we don't need any decimal places, so let's make it 0, then enter. Here you can see a calculated field profit margin percentage is created. Now let's create the KPI. Go to Home tab, then in Insert, select this card, and we need profit margin percentage, so select this field. So the profit margin percentage is 12%. Card. To customize this KPI card, go to first KPI card, then Home tab, then Format Painter, then click it over in fifth KPI card, then go to this Format option here. We just need the chart title. Let's make it as profit margin percentage. Let's put it over here. The size. Let's change the size of each KPI card so that it will be fit into the canvas. Let's change the canvas size. For that, click anywhere in the canvas, then go to canvas setting. Let's change the width. The size of KPI card is 87 to 57. Let's make it in that size to 57, and it's done. All the KPIs cards are created. Now let's create other charts and graphs. The first one is to create a map chart to visualize the cells based on states. So we are going to create a map chart. Let's go back to Power BI. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then click over here in Visual Gallery, then in Maps select this field map. In location details we are going to put the state field, so go to data, then just select the state and it will be there in the location details. The next field that we need is cells. Map chart is created and the sum of cells is in tooltips. We need visual borders, so just select the chart, then go to Format, then in Size, then Visuals, then Size and Style, go to Visual Border. We need black color and it's there. And let's change the chart title to, let's make it as cells by state, then make it bold, then alignment as center. In the final dashboard that I have shown you before, here in the map chart you can see different states are represented by different colors based on the cells value. It's called conditional formatting. Let's do it in the map chart. Select the chart, then go to this format option here, then visual, then fill colors, then conditional formatting. Click over here. Let's select the format style as gradient. What fields should we base this on? We want to color the states based on cells value. So let's select the cells field from here. Then summarization should be sum of cells. The minimum value we want to represent by, let's select the color, let's make it pink. Then the middle color, then the middle value, let's make it yellow. And the highest value should be represented by, let's select the color, then go to more color. Let's select this green one and here green one. Then click outside of it, then click OK. Let's make it bigger in size. Here you can see different states are represented by different colors based on the cells value. Let's put it over here and it's done. Let's check the requirement. The next one is create a line and clustered column chart to visualize year-on-year sales and profit both in percentage. Let's go back to Power BI. Just click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then select this line and stacked column chart. We want to create a chart for year-on-year sales and profit. So we need three fields, year, sales and profit. In x-axis, we are going to put the year. So go to data, then let's select the order date from here. We don't need this quarter, month and day. We just need the year. So let's remove quarter, month and day. Let's represent sales in column and profit in line. For that, go to column y-axis, then add data, then select the cells over here. Then in line y-axis, we want the profit, so select profit. Here you can see the values are in numbers 0 million to 1 million, and it's in sum of sales and sum of profit by year, but we need in percentage. To do that, go to this sum of sales field in column y-axis, then right click, then show value as percentage of grand total. Let's do the same thing for the line y-axis, that is sum of profit. Just right click, then show value as percentage of grand total. Now it's in percentage. Click anywhere in the canvas. Let's do some customization in the chart. For that, select the chart, then go to format option here, then visual. Let's put the visual border, just turn it on. Let's change the chart title. Let's make it as YOY percentage sales and profit. YOY, then percentage symbol, sales and profit. Then make it bold, then alignment as center. Let's represent the columns with different colors based on the sales value, which we have already done earlier in the map chart. Yes, we are going to do conditional formatting. For that, just select the chart, then go to visual over here, then columns, then click over here conditional formatting, then select gradient, and what fields should we base this on? We want to color the columns based on sales value, so select the sales column over here, and its sum minimum value should be represented by, let's make it this gray. Then the middle value, let's make it as this one, and the highest value should be represented by the dark gray. And it's done. Click OK. Let's change the color of this line. Go to this line over here, then let's make it as yellow, and it's done. Let's put it over here. Let's create the next chart. So the next one is create a donut chart to visualize percentage of sales by category. So we need to create a donut chart where we require two fields, category and sales. Let's do it. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then the donut chart. In Legend, we need to put the category. And values, we need the cells. We don't need in values, we need in percentage. So just go over here, then right click, then show value as percentage of grand total. So now the values are in percentage. Let's customize the chart. Just select the chart and go to format, then visual. we need visual border and we have to change the chart title. Let's make it as sales by category, bold, then alignment center. Then let's change these colors in the donut. For that, go to slices. Let's make this technology as this color. Then furniture, this one, and the office supply in this color. And it's done. Just click anywhere in the canvas, then let's put it over here. Let's change the size. Let's create the next chart. Create a bar chart to visualize sales by subcategory. So we are going to create a bar chart and we need two fields, that is subcategory and sales. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then Insert, then select this clustered bar chart. In y-axis, we need the subcategory, and in x-axis, we need the sales value. Let's put the visual border. For that, go to this size and style, then visual border, turn it on. We need black in color. Then let's change the title, make it as sales by subcategory, and it's bold, then center. Let's change the color of these bars. For that, go to bars, then let's make it as gray color, and it's done. The next one is create a tree map chart to visualize sales by customer segment. So we have to create a tree map. We need two fields, sales and customer segment. Click anywhere in the canvas, then go to Home tab, then in Insert, select this tree map. Then in Category, put the segment, and in Values, put the sales. Then go to Visual, then put the visual border, then change the chart title, sales by segment, then bold, then center. Then let's change the color of these rectangular boxes. For that, go to visuals, then let's make this corporate one as this color, and it's done. So sales by segment chart is created. We need values over here. So just select the chart, then go to format, then visual, then data labels, turn it on, and the values are here in the rectangular boxes. Let's create the last chart. Create a matrix chart to visualize YOY changes on quantity, sales, and profit. So we have to calculate or create measures for year-on-year percentage change in quantity, sales, and profit. The easiest way to create measures for year-on-year percentage change is through quick measures. So go to Home tab, then Quick Measure, then in Calculation, select Calculation. In Time Intelligence, select Year-over-year change. Then the base value is quantity. Let's create for the quantity first, and date is order date, then add. In data pane, you can see a new measure is created in the name of quantity YOY percentage. Let's create other two measures. Go to quick measure, then click over here, then go to time intelligence, then year over year change. The base value is, let's create for sales, then date is order date, then add, then close this one, and in data field you can see one new measure is created, sales YOY percentage. Let's create the last one, YOY percentage change of profit. For that, go to home tab, then calculation, then quick measure, then go to time intelligence, then year over year change, base value is profit, then date, order date, then add, then close this one, then here you can see profit YOY percentage. Let's create the matrix chart. For that, go to home tab, then insert, then matrix, then in rows add data. We want this order date, but we don't need this quarter, month and day, so remove it. Then in values, let's put quantity YOY percentage, then again in values sales YOY percentage, then again in values profit YOY percentage. Then let's close this one, then select the chart, then go to format option here, then visual, then visual border, turn it on, then title, turn it on, and let's write YOY percentage growth, then bold, then center. Now let's change the size of these values. For that, select the chart, then go to format, then visual, then values. Let's make it as okay, then go to column header and let's make it as 13. Okay, let's make it as 13. Then same for the row header, go and change the size as 13. Now it looks good. Now let's apply conditional formatting for these values. For that, select the chart, then go to format option here, then visual, then cell elements. Let's apply to the quantity YOY percentage first. Click on this font color option, then click over here, then format style gradient, quantity YOY percentage. Let's represent the lowest value with, then middle color with white one, and the highest value with blue one. Then click OK. Let's do it for other two columns. Select the series as sales YOY percentage, then click over here, then select this one, then the lowest value this color, then middle one is white one, then the highest one is blue, then click OK. And let's do it for the profit column. and it's done. Then the last thing is create slicers for date, year and quarter, shipping mode and region. Let's create the slicers. Go to Home tab, then Insert, then Slicer, then click over here, add fields. We need order date. We need only year and quarter, not month and day, so remove it. Then resize it and put it over here. Let's create the second slicer. Go to Home tab, then Insert, then Slicer, then add field. Field is region. Then just resize it and put it over here. Then let's create the last one, that is shipping mode. Slicer, then add visual, then field name, we need shipping mode, and it's done. Now let's customize the slicers. Just select the slicer, then go to format, then visual, then border, yes, then slicer settings, then options, make it as drop down, and so select all option. Let's do it for other two slicers too. So we have created all the KPIs, charts and slicers based on the client's requirement. Let's filter the data for the year 2015 and region as central. Here you can see all the KPIs and charts are changed or filtering the data based on the input. It's time to change the color of the wallpaper and change the theme. Just click anywhere in the canvas, then go to wallpaper and let's make it as this color. Then go to view, then here let's make it this one. Here in the filters you can see some mismatch in the formatting. Here in year quarter we can see these checkboxes, but here in ship mode we cannot. Just select the first slicer, then go to Home tab, then Format Painter, then put it over here. Let's repeat the same thing for the third slicer, region, and now let's check. Okay, we can see all the field names and checkbox. That's all for this video. Thank you.